Hey guys, how's it going? So we're at a very critical moment right now for Bitcoin. It's Friday, January 26th, around midnight right now. And just to catch everybody up with where we are, I'm actually just ready to go to bed. But I really want to see how this plays out for Bitcoin. Hey, if you guys enjoyed my videos, I'd really appreciate an upvote on steemit. And make sure you guys also like, subscribe, and share to this stuff on YouTube and on Twitter if you feel it has helped your game in one way or another. So, just to catch up everybody with what's been going on with Bitcoin. Since 9 in the morning, oh my goodness, I realize my voice is so deep right now and I'm like, whoa, I never sound this good before. This is incredible how sexy I sound. And that's me saying that about myself, and I don't usually think that I'm sexy, but this voice, it's like, who is this guy? Is this some Japanese dude? Impossible! So anyways, I'm just kidding guys. I just haven't talked in a really long time, so it was really surprising to hear my voice right now. So it was like, whoa, who is this guy? I haven't heard him for so long. But anyways, let's talk about Bitcoin right now. So I've set a price for myself. I have set a price for myself of $11,350. We have to close above this price with a lot of volume for me to enter a long trade on any of my altcoins like Ripple. In fact, I've actually started shorting every coin already. What have I started to short? I've started to short XRP and IOTA actually. And I'll probably start shorting NEO very soon too. So I want to catch you guys up with what has been going on as well, okay? So earlier, Bitcoin was pushed up with a $22 million wall. 2,000 Bitcoins were put up here to drive up the price. So we ask ourselves, are these people driving up the price because they're intentionally wanting to go long? Or are they actually just filling their short positions to drive market prices up, right? And then after they get their short positions filled, they basically dump on the market. So now we're at 11.4. We're confirmed in an uptrend, guys. I'm convinced we have officially broken out right now. We have officially broken out, and congratulations, everybody. I'm extremely happy right now. But the next candle is the most important one as well, okay? I firmly believe that we are now in a bullish trend, guys. But let's see. Let's see if this is a throw over first. That's a very important thing to understand, that we could very well just get a long candle, right? A huge candle. So this candle right here, this next one that forms, it must meet my criteria of closing above $11,350. If it closes above this candle right here, this next 5-minute candle, and it does not just downtrend and tank the market with a simple throwover or bull trap, then that is when I will be 100% convinced that this is now officially broken out of there. So congratulations guys, we have caught on video when this has officially broken out of there, and we've been trying to break out of there since January 15. But keep in mind that many times, okay, even on a low time frame, that we've had candles poke out of it many times. There has to be volume, and we have to successfully stay above here for me to consider this any type of uptrend right now. The last thing that I do, guys, is get bull trapped. I don't ever get bull trapped because I wait for these types of confirmations to happen. So what I'm basically looking at right now is I'm just basically staring at my order book right here. Let me show you guys it. I'm not in any position right now at all. I'm basically just looking at the order book and I'm seeing what kind of RSI this could actually reach. And I'm also seeing if the 5-minute RSI can even get to well above, 85 ranges right now, okay? We see a lot of people buying here right now still. I do believe that this may very well be the start of an uptrend. But once again, guys, we have to make sure that we get this volume and a successful close above it. Maybe not on this time frame, maybe even on a little bit of a higher time frame. I mean, think about it, guys. This candle here, right here, right? The body poked through it, but then there's a long wick right there that just completely rejected it and it was pushed down, right? So the last thing we want is to be in that same situation right there as well. So now I'm just looking at my order book here. I'm seeing who's buying, who's selling. The level 2 order book gives us a lot of information and a lot of clues to what's happening in the market. I think that reading price action is the best thing to do. just in general, right? We look at the candles, we can trade based off of price action around now especially. But what I'm really worried about is of course a throwover. So I'd rather be safe than sorry right now. I don't mind losing out on a few percentage points. I don't mind at all, as long as I don't get trapped, right? Very well, for all we know, someone could just simply tank the market right here and just push it down with a really, really long wick. So we have to make sure that we're watching this order book right now to see on also higher time frames as well, to see if there's going to be a big wick that's going to reject it. So this right here has really good volume, right? This one over here had pretty good volume as well going up, great volume. But the next candle after that had massive volume, right? Everyone for here, they think that this is counting as a successful close above it. But no guys, it's not a successful close yet. Look how many times that you guys could have been bear trapped, okay? Or bull trapped, I mean. Look right here. Look over here too, right? Just check it out. It just completely tanked right after. So yes, right now it looks like it's ready to go up. But guys, I kid you not that you need to get confirmation before you can break out of there, right? You need a lot of confirmation, otherwise you will be bull trapped. And I keep telling people over and over and over again, guys, please make sure you get confirmation. If this ends up just downtrending, you guys are going to be so unhappy right now with your positions, okay? So right now we're actually down ticking to the $11,400 ranges already. So look at that, we're down ticking pretty hard actually. It's not really that ideal. But let's see guys if we can actually stay above this resistance, and that's what I want to, or this resistance, that's what I want to be here with you guys to do, okay? Like here for example, we see, you know, RSI peaked to a very high point there, right? And it just loses steam and then eventually comes down. Here as well, we see the RSI on a 15-minute chart peak around 70, 75, and then it just comes down. So we have to reach some extremely bearish, or sorry, bullish zones for RSI in order for me to consider this an uptrend. I mean, think about what's on the line right now, guys. I mean, do we want to right now, because we basically see it kind of poking through a resistance, right? Are we actually closing above it? If I draw my lines differently, right? And I just can't help but not be convinced quite yet that there's an uptrend. And I don't mind, once again, losing on a few bucks, guys. We're just kind of hovering above the support there, right? So these are my thoughts with Bitcoin right now. I don't know what's going to happen yet, but I'll be back to update in like 2 minutes. Alright guys, I am back. Do you guys know what just happened? Whew. So I readjusted my trend line here. Okay, I readjusted my trend line to go from the extreme end, from wick to wick, rather than just body to body. So I'm basically including all the wicks, and we just got a major rejection, guys. I'm sorry, I'm convinced that we're not going to break it at this specific time right now, because we literally just down ticked by more than $100 in minutes, not even a few minutes. Okay, so I just stopped myself from getting bull trapped, guys, by making the right choice of looking for confirmation, waiting for confirmation as well, guys. At how hard we're down ticking. You guys should have seen this. I wasn't recording it, but it literally just dropped like a rock, and it was quite a bit actually. It was quite a bit that fell. So it takes a lot, guys, to confirm me, for me to believe there's an uptrend. Okay, I mean, I'll go body to body, and then later I'll eventually draw it from wick to wick, right? Notice this is from wick to wick here. Wick is touching the resistance line, and you guys can never put yourselves in a situation where you get bull trapped, okay? And this is the prime example of waiting for a critical moment for something to happen. And it is these critical moments, how we choose to play, that will determine how we are as a trader, okay? These critical moments, you guys have to decide what kind of trader you are. Will you simply buy because of FOMO and you think it's going to break? Or are you going to be that conservative trader that will wait for confirmation to enter a trade? Right? I didn't enter a trade at all here because I don't believe it is going up yet. It might break up here, who knows? But it's honestly like 1 p.m. here now, guys, and I'm way too tired to see if this can break right now. And I don't know if it's going to break, right? But what I highly recommend that you guys do, and I'll try to get up early to do an update on it, No promises though, because I tend to sleep for a lot now lately, I've realized. But what I highly recommend that you guys do is draw from the wick to wick to wick to wick, okay? Unless you guys get an actual successful close above it, do not dare enter a position. You guys see massive rejection there already, okay? You see a massive rejection candle there, downtrend. Massive rejection there, we'll see what happens. And this is on a high time frame too, well, relative to the coin right now. Right, look at this one right here, for example. We got a shooting start there, massive downtrend. So this wick right here is very implicative to me that the bulls have actually lost for now, right? Like we couldn't really break into some massive bullish territory, guys. Do you guys know what bullish territory is for RSI? It's like 85, 90-ish for Bitcoin. I've seen Bitcoin get to like 98 RSI in a 5-minute time frame. So I'm wondering to myself, if Bitcoin can't even reach 80 RSI in a 1-minute time frame, yeah, that kind of worries me a little bit, right? So guys, I don't know if it's going to break up or not in the next 30, 40, 50 minutes, right? I just wanted to do a quick video update to give you guys an idea on how I think as a trader when I'm looking for a key specific moment that is going to break. I look for a very heavy confirmation close above a resistance. If it does not happen, it does not meet my criteria to enter. And because it doesn't meet my criteria to enter, I short the market. But in this case, I didn't short it because I'm so tired right now and I want to go to bed, but I want to give you guys a lot of insight on how we approach resistances when it gets near. I've literally been waiting for like 12 hours, longer than that, like 16 hours for this critical moment. And I would have stayed up all night to trade this if it actually broke through. But because I don't see it breaking through with a lot of conviction on the first attempt, well, it might be on the second attempt or the third attempt, but it might not be right now. So I hope that this video has given you guys some insight on some different ways to approach playing when it gets near the resistance, right? And the best way to play, guys, is to be extremely patient, okay? Don't say to yourself, oh, everybody's buying. Oh, it's going to go to the moon. You know, finally, it's doing it. It looks like it's doing it. Who cares if it looks like it's doing it? You guys need that confirmation. You got to have that volume, guys. This volume is crap. The past 3 volume is crap, okay? These long rejection candles, no, it should not signal for you guys to go into a trade right now long. So I've got many friends that trade, right? Some are new, some are not new. And the reason why I'm harsh sometimes with what I try to convey is because I've seen so many people lose money, and the last thing that I want is to see on my tweet that, oh my goodness, I got liquidated, or oh, I went in the trade too early. So I want to teach these lessons that have really helped me improve as a trader over these 2 years. And I think that the best way to learn is to learn from other people who have failed, especially, okay? And I have failed so badly. You guys have, I couldn't even begin to tell you how much money I've actually lost in the market. Like in my early years, it was a lot of money. Like we're talking over 6 figures. I'm sure I've lost like in the very beginning stages of my trading. Like it was a lot. But now, like I've learned so much from my mistakes that I know how to minimize these losses, and I know how to actually make money in the market now, I guess, because I've lost so much, right? And one of the big things that I've learned is confirmation, okay? Confirmation, it removes the greed and it removes the FOMO. If you don't wait for confirmation, you are just entering based on a hunch, okay? Based on a hunch without confirmation. You gotta have that confirmation, guys. I don't know how else to emphasize this. I bet you a lot of you guys might have even entered this trade right here, right? Might have entered this trade right here. For all you guys know, Bitcoin could easily drop again to 11,000 ranges and even lower than that. So these are my thoughts on Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to break it right now. If we were going to break it, we probably would have done so already parabolically, but I just see the volume completely dying off. I see a rejection of over $100 in the span of 5 minutes. Yeah, volume's dying off. MACD is about to cross over here. Very, you know, can't reach really high RSI right now. So unfortunately, I'm led to believe that we're not in an uptrend, guys. We're still figuring it out. This is not a parabolic move up, okay? This is not a parabolic move up on any higher time frame, because if we look on it, it's only higher volume because it's inching towards the breakout, right? But now near it, we see the volume die off. We see a huge rejection here, even on a 5-minute candle. And the reason why I look at lower time frames during these critical moments is because I can see the volume. If I look at the volume on a 1 hour chart right now, this doesn't tell me anything right here other than, yes, there's volume, there's a long wick. So I look at like a 3-minute chart and I see, wow, people are selling off right now heavily. There's no way I'm entering this trade, guys. I'm sorry, but this is not going up right now. I'm going to expect it to maybe fall back to this trend line, maybe make a symmetric triangle, or to squeeze in through this supporting trend line right here. Maybe it'll make an attempt somewhere up here again, but it probably won't be for a few more hours, I'm guessing, because we've already down-ticked $150. And hopefully, hopefully the bullish scenario is that this trendline resistance holds and we break out of it. But of course, the bearish scenario, guys, is we fall right back to this resistance line that I've been drawing for a super long time. And then the critical breakout will actually be here instead, okay? It'll actually be right in here instead. So this was a really good video, I think, in terms of how to think and how to rationalize and how to be calm, especially through these possible Bitcoin penetrations through a resistance, right? You guys have to stay calm. You guys have to stay rational. You have to gauge the volume. You have to gauge each individual candle on a low time frame. If you are looking to break a resistance and you are a trader, there's no point at looking at 1 hour candle except for one reason: to see the overall volume, to get the overall gauge of everything going on, and also to see if there's long wicks of rejections as well, to see what the bigger and the higher time frames are doing, okay? So what we see right now is, even on a higher time frame candle, like a 2 hour, we're seeing a rejection with 1 hour to go, right? This candle is actually rejecting entirely as well. Take a look at it. It's about to poke that through the 55 EMA. It actually didn't even come close to reaching it. It just rejected it entirely. Look what happened last time we rejected the 55 EMA there. Look at what happened when it rejected the 55 EMA here. This one here didn't even get close to it. So how the heck am I to believe that this is an uptrend right now, guys? Yep, not enough confirmation for me. Stayed up for 16 hours, or I sat here literally for 16 hours waiting for this specific moment, and we didn't break it. So I'm going to bed, guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow for another update in the morning. Take it easy. I don't think it's breaking anytime soon. So these are my quick thoughts on Bitcoin and how I play resistance breaks and what goes through my mind. If you guys enjoy these videos, you're welcome to upvote it on steemit, which I would really appreciate. And I would also appreciate that you like, subscribe, and share to this stuff on YouTube and on social media like Twitter. So have yourselves a great night, guys. And thank you for being cautious, okay? Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. It's my new word, okay? Last year, it was risk management. This year, it's confirmation, okay? We're going to talk about lots of risk management and lots of confirmation this year, because I need to drill it in your guys' head that we do not play based on FOMO. We play based on confirmation of a trend. And we just got severely rejected, guys. We got rejected so hard. Look at this rejection. Look at this rejection. Massive rejection. 30-minute candle. Shooting star. Bam. It's over, guys. I'm out. Good night.